Hello, and welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm Adrian, and today we're diving into the latest royal drama, why Prince William and Kate Middleton reportedly refused to meet Prince Harry during his recent trip to the UK. Now the tabloids are already spinning their usual narrative, that William and Kate are too hurt and busy to see Harry. But when you look deeper, the story doesn't quite add up. The British royal family, beneath all the tradition, is just that. A family facing a painful chapter with struggles that echo our own. Let's approach their story with curiosity, not judgment. It's easy to form opinions, but harder to truly understand. Official reasons for actions rarely tell the whole story. Headlines capture moments, but not the feelings behind them. Sometimes the truth lies in what's left unsaid. Silence can speak volumes about pain, hope, or regret. This is a story about brothers, duty, and the difficult road to reconciliation. It's about the weight of expectations and the longing for connection. We've all felt the sting of harsh words or growing distance. These moments can leave us feeling alone, even among loved ones. These moments challenge us to be better. They invite us to reach out, to forgive, and to try again. The world watches the royals, but their struggles are deeply human. Behind the pageantry, they face the same emotions we all do. Let's look beyond the headlines and try to understand the real story. Every family has a story that's more than what's seen on the surface. Without effort, even the strongest ties can fray. Neglect can turn closeness into distance and love into silence. Healing isn't passive, it's an active choice. It's about reaching out, making amends, and choosing love over pride. The royal family's journey is a mirror for all families. Their story reminds us that no one is immune to hardship or hope. This isn't just about royalty, it's about all of us. Every family, no matter how different, shares the same need for connection and healing. Let's walk this story together with open hearts. Let's remember that compassion is the first step toward healing. The journey toward healing is one every family must face. And with patience, empathy and love, it's a journey we can all make together. News spreads fast, especially when it's about the royals. Every headline, every whisper, seems to travel across the world in an instant, capturing the attention of millions who are eager for the latest update. Prince Harry recently returned to the UK, sparking hope for a family reunion. His arrival was met with speculation and anticipation, as many wondered if this visit would finally bring the family back together. Many watched for signs of reconciliation, a handshake, a smile, a private moment. Cameras lingered on every gesture, searching for any hint that old wounds might begin to heal, but that moment never came. The silence spoke louder than words, leaving questions hanging in the air. Reports say Harry didn't meet with Prince William or Princess Kate. The much-anticipated reunion simply didn't happen, despite the hopes of many. The official reason: busy schedules and full diaries. The explanation was simple, almost routine, as if this was just another missed meeting. It sounds practical, but is it the whole story? Sometimes what's left unsaid is just as important as what's shared. Family isn't just another appointment to squeeze in. These are the people who shape our lives, whose absence is always felt. We make time for what matters most. No matter how busy life gets, we find ways to be there for those we care about. Sometimes scheduling conflicts are shields for deeper issues. They can be a polite way to avoid confronting pain or unresolved conflict. The narrative avoids feelings and turns a personal rift into a logistical problem. It's easier to blame the calendar than to face the heartache. But is it really that simple? Or is there more beneath the surface, hidden from public view? When someone matters, we find a way. True connection means making the effort, even when it's hard. The story of a packed calendar can hide more painful truths. Sometimes it's easier to offer an excuse than to admit to hurt or distance. Are we hearing the real reason, or just a convenient one? Official statements can be carefully crafted to protect rather than reveal. Let's look beyond the surface. The truth often requires us to question what we're told and seek out what's left unsaid. Family deserves more than a polite excuse. They deserve honesty, effort and understanding, even when it's difficult. The real story often lies between the lines. If we pay attention, we might just find the answers we're looking for. Amid the silence from William and Kate, one family member made time: King Charles. Despite his illness and heavy responsibilities, the king met with Harry. His schedule is the fullest of all, yet he prioritized his son. This contrast is telling. If the king could make time, why couldn't William and Kate? The too busy excuse starts to unravel. The king's gesture was an olive branch, a sign that reconciliation is possible. Where there's genuine desire, a way can be found. The choice to meet or not is just that, a choice. Family connection requires effort, not just opportunity. The silence speaks volumes. Let's examine the royal calendar. The family's schedules are packed, but flexibility exists when it matters. We've seen them rearrange plans for events and emergencies, so why not for a brother's visit? The inconsistency is hard to ignore. When someone travels far, most families make time. The busy excuse feels thin, more about avoiding discomfort than lacking time. Relationships require effort and flexibility. The royal family is no different. Emotional barriers, not logistical ones, seem to be at play. A palace scheduler can't fix what's broken in the heart. The real obstacle isn't the diary, it's the will. Healing starts with honest effort. If time isn't the issue, what is? Perhaps it's fear of difficult conversations and uncomfortable truths. Harry's openness about his struggles and family tensions challenges the royal tradition of silence. Facing him would mean confronting pain and accountability. Avoidance is easier than self-examination. By not meeting, William and Kate maintain their narrative and avoid hard questions. True reconciliation requires facing the mirror, not turning away. The royal story is carefully managed by palace insiders. Their loyalty is to the crown, shaping the narrative for public consumption. William is cast as the dutiful heir, Kate as the perfect princess, and Harry as the problem. This simple story is easy to accept, but it avoids deeper questions. Harry's attempts at reconciliation are often dismissed or ignored. The institution prefers avoidance over engagement. It's easier to protect the image than address real issues. The official narrative shields the future king and queen, leaving Harry isolated. The real story is more complex than the headlines suggest. The keepers of the royal story choose comfort over confrontation. At its core, this isn't just about schedules or missed appointments. It's about pride and fear. Emotions that run deep within every family, royal or not. Pride keeps us from apologizing, from reaching out first. Fear keeps us from facing hard truths, from admitting our own faults. True healing demands honesty, humility, and above all, courage. The willingness to be vulnerable even when it's uncomfortable. Time alone doesn't heal. It's the effort, the conversations, and the willingness to try that truly matter. Broken relationships need conscious repair, not just the passing of days or the hope that things will fix themselves. Healing is a choice, not an accident. It's a decision made again and again, even when it feels difficult. The royal family struggle is a universal one, echoing in families everywhere, regardless of status or fame. Is this really about time? Or is it about the courage to change, to take responsibility, and to forgive? The path to healing is difficult, often uncertain, but it is always possible for those willing to walk it. It starts with a single brave step, a word, a gesture, or a moment of understanding. We can only hope the brothers find that courage and inspire others to do the same in their own lives. Their journey is a lesson for us all, a reminder that reconciliation is possible, no matter how great the divide. Healing is always within reach, if we choose it and if we dare to take that first step toward one another.